Hey, welcome to the Bible class for Sunday school. And today is Abraham Lincoln birthday. And today we also want to cover from these beautiful history class. I want to add this into my class and the stories of America. It has every type of history you would want in here. And so happy birthday to Abraham Lincoln, was born February the 12th, 1809. He is the 16th president. 1861, and he died April 15, 1865. It says Abraham Lincoln was born in a log cabin to a poor frontier family. He had 1 year of formal schooling, but he became towering figure, and it's by Growler Inc. Books. But he became a towering figure, and he will be remain remembered always as president who preserved the United States as one of the country, ended the slavery of an African American. Lincoln was a successful lawyer in Illinois when he ran from Senate in 1858 in a series of debate that is captured the nation attention. He argued that slavery was monstrous injustice. So monstrous injustice. It was not human. That should not be permitted in the new Western Territory. He lost that election, but in 1860, the new Republican Party nominated him for president. The Southern state, which hated his views on slavery from the U.S. when he was elected. A few weeks from Lincoln took office, the Great Civil War between North and South began. At the first, the North lost the battle after the battle, but Lincoln never wavered in his determination to save the Union. Only after 2 years of fighting did the Northern Army begin to secede. Finally, in April of 1865, the South surrounded. Lincoln promised that South would be treated fairly. But on April 14, he was killed by John Wilkes Booth, a Confederate. And then Lincoln was mourned by nation he had saved and former slave he had freed. Did you know Lincoln's most famous speech was the Gettysburg Address has only 272 words. This is illustrated by Abraham Lincoln photograph by Matthew Brady, the Granger Collection, Granger. And these are wonderful to have for your kids, and I have a box of them. Okay, and we want to go to the president ordered freeing all slaves, state rebelling against the federal government in January the 1st of 1863 in Washington, D.C. And this was the man they said that killed Lincoln. So Lincoln probably has family members out there. And I just want to say happy birthday to President Lincoln. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Lincoln. Happy birthday, President Abraham Lincoln. Now, we were on the subject of Abraham Lincoln, and this is one of his memorials. And also, did you know in 1963, Martin Luther King Jr. delivered his famous I Have a Dream speech from the steps of Lincoln Memorial to some 250 people gathered around the reflecting pool? So we know that between the Pontiac River and the long reflecting pool in Washington, D.C., stands a massive building resembling a Greek temple. It is a memorial of Abraham Lincoln, President of the United States, during the Civil War. Inside the building is facing the reflecting pool, Washington Monument, and U.S. Capitol, building a large than life statue of President Lincoln carved with George marble Victor. Visitors are often moved by the look of the piece of the face of the seated Lincoln. Okay, so Memorial of Lincoln was proposed in 1867, only 2 years after he was assassinated, but the Congress took no assassination until 1911 when the monument was finally approved. Constructions began in 1913, and we're going to come back with more.